Lisa Brown, how are you? Do you believe this? I am just like, what? Oh my goodness. I sure know when to pick to go live, don't I, girl? I'm like, what? If I didn't pick a time that everybody on social media is live. Hello, I see you looking. Girl, Granny tried to wait out yesterday, go live today. And I just be damn. YouTube is lit. This when you see who your supporters are. Because boy, you have quite a few of them to choose from. And that ain't no lie. That ain't no lie. Hello. You got that right. You know you trying to start something. Let's save it. Let's sell it. Girl, you ought to stop. Hey, Jean Tarlin. Hey, Lynette. Guys, do you all see how many people live right now? This is crazy. I never seen, this must be hot off the press, whatever's going on, but everybody is running a live. Everybody's running live. Even the people that usually come on at 9 and 10 o'clock at night when we be looking for something. If everybody come right now, 9, 10 o'clock at night, we ain't gonna have nobody to listen to. And y'all know I get mine out the way because I have to get up early in the morning. So if I'm not live by 8, I don't go live. If I'm not live by 8, I don't go live. Because I know my live be so good, they going to last an hour or two. Because I have covered a lot of stuff. And I was just looking, I see all these lives. I'm like, man, y'all, hey, the world is your oyster today. Because the people that are live, these are good content creators that be bringing good content. So truth be told, I'm just one of the best, but I'm not the only best. And this is just crazy when I see all these people going live at the same time. But anywho, Le Soleil, okay, Le Soleil. La Soleil, I love that. That's beautiful. I like that name. Hey, twin. Yeah, I posted mine for 7:45, and then I just saw everybody going live at the same time, twin. I was like, wow. I don't know what to hold off of, but if I don't go live by 8 o'clock, guys, and I just had to go live tonight because I didn't go live yesterday, so I got to make my money just like everybody else, so I can't just continue not to go live if I expect to have anything by the 21st of next month. So I didn't want to miss 2 days in a row. I missed yesterday because that was Raw's big night to come back. Even though she came in the daytime, but she told everybody that she might come back. So I just left it open, She told everybody that she might come back, and she pretty much was feeling good enough to come back on yesterday. That black tray on the other side, on the top shelf. On the top, look up.
Oh, yeah.
So listen. So I was like, wow, if If I don't go live by 8, then I usually just wait till tomorrow, but I just decided to just come on and come live, but I don't know, because I got such good material. I don't even know whether I want to just, I could just talk to you guys. Hey, kitty lover. Did you see the person that called themselves Kitty? Kitty. We got another kitty lady out here that's on this side. Her name Kitty something. And I was just so surprised. I was so surprised. Hello, Lakeisha Bass. So y'all know that we have a lot of great content creators that's live right now. But I was listening to, hey Kayla, we're not doing the inspirational morning, so don't flood the chat. Don't flood the chat. If you want to listen, then that's fine, but don't flood the chat, okay? Kitty Lover say, I haven't seen that. Yes, her name Kitty something. She was in my chat the same time you was in my chat on Monday. Or was it Saturday? Name was Kitty. Not Kitty Lover, it was Kitty. What's her name? I hope she show up so you can see who we're talking about. You can see who we're talking about. Hey, Love Chops, I didn't see you, baby. So listen, guys, on yesterday evening, I just so happened to catch Treese doing a live. And I want to say this to Treese. Treese, first of all, speaking for myself, I'm not jealous of you. You like to tell your people that everybody's jealous of you. I'm not. Why? Why would I be jealous of somebody I don't even know? Why would I be jealous of a content creator on social media? What's for you is for you. The money you make, I don't be thinking about you. I don't pocket watch you. You come out and tell everybody what you make, but I don't know whether that's true or not. And I don't care enough to investigate it. So I know I'm not jealous of you. I don't care about your followers, your supporters, because I got my supporters. You've been out here over 10 years. I just only been out here 4 years. You're supposed to have more supporters than me. So I'm not jealous of you. Please know that. So I'm going to open up with that one. And want what you got? Girl, I'm looking pretty good from where I'm sitting. I'm happy with what I got. Don't like you. I don't even know you to decide or make a choice whether I like you or not. The things I have heard about you, I don't care that much about the stuff that I heard. And coming from your son, Courtney, I don't like the way that you treated him as a kid. I don't like because you're so mean to your children. I wish there was things about you that you would change just for GP's sake, just for them. But you're not. You're ghetto. You tell everybody you're ghetto. You're satisfied being ghetto. Don't leave that in the microwave like that because they're going to get over hard. Still, 10 seconds. Something like that, you can't do it for a long time. 10 seconds. Because you just want to heat it a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, Kima. So just know, everybody that talks about you don't dislike you. Everybody that's talking about you don't dislike you. We talk about the stuff that we hear and see on social media and what your son is saying and that we believe him. The thing that gets me the most about you, Treese, is that you still out here saying that you never put your finger in his rectum. And when you came and told everybody that you did, and what you did was you gave everybody a reason. Your explanation was because he was constipated. Why don't you remember that you came out here and told everybody 2.5 years ago when he first came out with the story and told everybody you had violated him? You came and told everybody, yep. I don't remember doing that, but oh yeah, I remember. I did it one time and he was constipated. And you said you done it to all your kids. So I was driving today and I was thinking about your size. I was thinking about your size when I first met you. I never met you, but when I first heard of you 4 years ago. And your appearance when you're on social media. And I was just thinking while I was driving, I said, she's a heavy woman. So that means you got big fat fingers. You got big fat fingers. So to put them big fat fingers up in that boy's rectum was wrong of you. And he ain't gonna never forget that. I don't care how much you come out here and talk about how it was when you were traumatized and what you remember. It's a thing called selective memory. He might have suppressed it so much. That was a lot of pain for you to put a 11-year-old child, virgin child in. That boy had never been touched in that way that I know. We know that he had some fellatios going on where people were making him do that to them, but we never heard anybody penetrate him in any way except for you. Now, what gets me, guys, is she's still saying that she didn't do it when she came and told us that she did it. That's what's bothering me. That's what I can't get past, and that's what I've been talking about. Cause you said it yourself that you did it, and you still keep saying I ain't touched the boy. I ain't touched the boy, but you did. You said you did. You said you had to help him pull the doo-doo out. You remember that? You said that. You thought you didn't know how silly you sounded. You didn't know how retarded you sounded. But you were just trying to make it funny, I guess. Oh, I did it. I did it one time. He was constipated. And I put my finger there and I helped him pull the doo-doo out. I said, what? What parent does that? And then I know that you did that to hurt him. You did that to hurt him. And we have always heard the story about the music was playing. And you said, who put that record on? You have always, you went along with, you told everybody. He is not lying on you. Stop saying that he's lying. Stop saying that he's lying. He's not. He is not lying on you. I don't have any mods in my chat. If anybody want to be a temporary mod, let me know. Oh, my eye is itching. Anybody that I know, one of my sisters that I'm familiar with, if you want to be a temporary mod, let me know and I will give you guys a wrench so you can keep some of the trolls at bay because they don't know what we're talking about. So you can just remove their comments when they get too ridiculous, like this person right here who shall remain nameless. So anyway, so she was on here last night, guys, and she was talking 1,000 miles a minute, trying to explain her side of the story. Still trying to get people to believe her side of the story, and still telling this dude that he is crazy. He's crazy to say that she did that. I mean, this was not just a, hey, Kima, did I say hello to you, beautiful? Hello, Kima. He didn't just tell the story, guys. He gave details. Kima, I know you would never do your son that way. Never. I know I would never do that. This girl wanted to inflict pain on her kid. And when she did, first she used her fingers as if that wasn't painful enough with them big old fat Viennnosauce fingers, putting that in the boy's rectum at 11 years old. Now she want to come up here and confuse the people. He said he was 11, but he was really 14. And we live that. We don't give a damn about that, Trees. We don't give a damn about the age and the address that you live. You did what your son said you did. You violated him. You violated him. And you are the one person in this world he should have been able to trust. His own mammy did that to him. And you think he's gonna ever forget that? Now you run around here trying to make him think he don't know what happened. It didn't happen. When you told everybody that you put your finger there, now he crazy and he just so bad and he been the worst child in the world when at 3 years old you told him he was evil. We just can't get past this stuff. Look, before it came back up last week, the week before last, a lot of us, we always agreed with Courtney. We believe Courtney all this time. We just stopped talking about it because it's very triggering. It sets triggers off on good parents. They're so upset with you for doing that. But we was able to just leave it alone. First of all, when Courtney first came out with the story 2.5 years ago, he told everybody after he passed the lie detector test, he didn't want to talk about it no more. Many of us gave him that respect. Many of us respected his decision and we stopped talking about it. Many of us, we stopped talking about it. He didn't want to go back and forth with his mama. He didn't want to fight with you. So he said, once he proved through the lie detector test that he's not lying, then he didn't want to talk about it no more. He said that. And a lot of us, like myself, we respected that and we left it alone. But now that he needs money, and it's a damn good story, it's a real story, it's a true story. What's wrong with him making him some money to survive in this world? His mama sure ain't helping him. His mama sure ain't helping him. It's so many mothers still help their grown kids. You just write yours off. You rolled him off when he was 16. Didn't show up for his graduation because you were mad. You rolled him off when you realized that he was talking to a boy that you call a down low boy. You rolled him off, maybe go live with his uncle. You rolled him off when y'all was in the warehouse and you attacked him. And you came and told everybody he swung on you. He didn't. You have been terrorizing that boy his whole life. And it's sad. Now look at what you're doing now. That's your blood son, your firstborn. You made some bad mistakes. It's a lot of mothers with their firstborn. We mess up because that's our first child. But what you did is unforgivable. It's unforgettable, unforgivable. And that's something that he's got to live with for the rest of his life. If talking about it make him feel better, talk about it, Courtney. Get it out your system because we don't want that to hinder your life. Don't keep that bottle up. Don't suppress it anymore. Bring it out. Talk about it. If we got people on social media that want to hear about it, let them hear about it. Okay, Kitty Lover. Do we have anybody else besides Kitty Lover? LaWanda just made it, guys. LaWanda just gave Kitty Lover a ranch because the trolls are ridiculous. And so we gave Kitty Lover one. Let's see who else wanted one. So it is so sad, guys. Y'all know how that feels to know that your mom is out telling the world that you crazy. and something that happened to you in your childhood did not happen. You know, something that happened to you in your childhood did not happen, and don't nobody believe you, and you are a liar. You know, call that boy a liar his whole life. You still don't have no compassion for him. You still don't have sympathy for him. You don't have any. You're not connected to your children. And you is his mom. You his mom. You write him off so easily. If you get mad at him, you're done. If you get mad at him, you so done with him. You so easy to say, I ain't gonna never have nothing to do with him. God ain't gonna take care of him. God gonna do something to that boy. I would never speak no like that on my children. You know you are mentally disturbed. You should have been got help for yourself, and you would have been a better mother to them. You would have been a better mother to you. Don't mess all of them up. I know that you have. You think to help a child use the bathroom, you're supposed to use your finger up in their rectum. If that ain't the most retarded thing that we ever heard as normal people. See, we're normal. We're normal. We think rational. We don't think like that. That's for somebody that they're not wrapped too tight to think that that's what you're supposed to do. Even you recently did a skit talking about a summer eve intimate. And you know what that is. So you know what it was to do an intimate because you did a skit about it. So why did you use your fingers? Because you wanted to hurt him. What you tell him, or do you want to see what that feels like? Why would you tell your 11-year-old son something like that? If he stuck a toy there, you're supposed to told him that he was going to injure himself. And where did he get that from? How did he know where to put the toy? Who showed him that? You got to take accountability how you messed him up. And you need to get somewhere, sit down and be quiet and stop threatening people, talking about what you're going to do to folks talking about you. You're a content creator. We all get talked about, and you ain't nothing special. You can be talked about. Everybody get talked about. If you don't want to be talked about, you want to have a private life, get off social media. But as long as you're on social media, you will be talked about, especially when you do something disgusting, pathetic, like what you did to your child. Thank you, twin. So listen. So I don't know where y'all heard that live last night, but that live last night, guy, was crazy. She was on live. She ain't never talked as long as she talked last night. She was talking nonstop, talking about how he's lying on her. He just broke. He just need money. Everything that you're saying about him is making you look bad because you his mammy. You his mammy. If your child need help, help him. But see, you so controlling, you don't want to help him because you think that means he owe you something. If you do something for you, if you do something for him, he got to give you something. You tried to tell him to take his stir back. He wouldn't do that. He said, that really happened to me. I'm not taking it back. Why are you trying so hard to shut him down? Why are you trying so hard to make people not believe his experience with you? Did Pam do you that way? You came out and told the whole story with Pam. And Pam is your mom. who allowed you to be S8 as a 4 or 5-year-old child and did absolutely nothing about it. A 4 or 5-year-old child. When you got old enough and all the money made on social media, you know that you messed up. And I agree with Courtney. He said there ain't no excuse for what you did to him because they do have medication. If you depressed, anxiety, or any of those type of things, they got medication. They got medication for those type of illnesses. For those mental illnesses, if you hear voices in your head, if you schizophrenic, you psycho, they got medication. So just like your son, your smart, intelligent, articulate son said, ain't no excuse for what you did to him because for your illness, they had medication. You could have took medicine if you started thinking about hurting your kids. You could have took medication for anger issues because you're very angry. If walls could talk, it's no telling what put those younger kids through. Yes, Kitty Lover. Yes, he's very smart. He even said, it's no reason why you should have went and got help. You should have went and got some medicine to kind of tone that thing down, but you didn't. You tried to raise them and you kept denying that you needed help. You continued to deny that you needed help. When FIFA came and told you what he said, and you want to have that on recording of how he froze up and started stuttering real bad, you did that to him. He was petrified of you. Traumatized that boy so bad. Hey, Marcy. Traumatized him so bad. He stutters. He stutters. If somebody say your mama's standing behind you, he might pee on himself. That's trauma. You did that to him. You really did that to him. You got him so afraid of you. He said he's not now, but we can just imagine that 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3 years old, 4 years old. You kept fearing him. You did stuff like tell him you play with his mental all the time. It's a wonder if he hadn't snapped by now. You threatened you was gonna have him gang rap. Who tell their child that? You gonna have him gang rap. You gonna let somebody jump on him and gang rap him. You stayed in his psyche. You messed his head up. And I'm so happy that he's doing as well as he's doing. And you still run around here not taking accountability that you did that to him. Talking about, he's scared of me. Why wouldn't he be? A big old monster his whole life. You don't let people beat him. You don't let people SA him. You don't beat him. You don't SA him. That boy been through a lot. That boy been through a lot, guys. He has been through a lot, and it's sad. Hey, Tammy. It is so sad. And it's so triggering for me because it pisses me off that she was that type of mom. And now she out here, he ain't scared of me. He ain't scared of me. He just a liar. You called that boy a liar his whole life. His whole life. You beat him for stuff he didn't do. You throwed some keys at his face, not at his arm, not at his chest, not at his butt. You threw some keys at his face with all the force you had in you, all the power you had in you, and bust his eye open. Do you got any good stories? Do you got any good stories about him? I ain't never heard you say nothing good about him. And that's your child. You don't have any good memories of your child, your firstborn? What do you appreciate about him? Did he not help you with the three youngest ones while you went out and paint the town? Was he not there cooking for them, watching over them, making sure nothing happened to them? Was he not there? You love to bring up the story that he did when he was 6 years old, 7 years old, when he cut his little brother, talking about he wanted to see BLOOD. By that time, everything you had did to him was starting to come out. You messed up his psyche. You messed him up. Hey, Tater. And you by you coming out here threatening other content creators, talking about what you gonna do to us. Your children is afraid of you. Other content creators out here, we not scared of you, Trace. You gonna get upped up. That's what you gonna get coming this way. You and your idle threats. I'm gonna do something to y'all. You ain't gonna do nothing but take this whipping, because you know that you messed that boy up. Let me come to the chat to see if you all have to say anything before I keep going. Just a sad story. And then about her being his mom, LaWanda. She's still out here trying to make him look like he's everything is his fault. She the mama, but everything his fault. It's his fault that he turned out the way that he turned out. Sad. Kid Lover said she taught him to lie. Yes, she did. And anybody know that. That's just common knowledge. If you call somebody something all the time, something I've been talking about, if you call him a lie his whole life, especially if you're a little kid, 2 years old, 3 years old, you call him a lie, a lie, a lie, a lie, a lie. You don't think they're going to start lying? They're going to tell a lie because it seems like that's what you believe, the lie. When they try to tell you the truth, you either beat them, torture them, and call them a lie. When they lie to you and say, yeah, I did it, knowing that they did no wrong, you still beat them, torture them, but you believe the lie. You taught him to lie the same way you taught him to steal. You taught him to lie, you taught him to steal, talking about he don't know God. Who fault is that, mammy? Who fault is that he don't know God? You raised him? Why don't he know God? He need to go give his life to the Lord. And so do you. With your fake self. The God you serve is not the God I serve, okay? You do too much evil stuff to people. From the time I met you 4 years ago, and I never met you, but the time I came into know you from social media, I have always said that you like to throw stones and hide your hand. I've been said that. I read that when I first met you. And that's just a term that I'm using. I don't know you. When I first heard of you, saw you, I read that. You one of those people that throw stones and hide your hand. You cause a lot of fires out here on social media. And then you be whispering with your hand behind your back like you ain't did nothing. You started the whole thing. You be out doing different things to people. Just like Layla used to be trying to tell us. You be doing stuff and then you be hiding your hand like, I ain't did nothing. I'm just over here minding my business. You're so evil and wicked that it's coming out your pores, girl. The only God that's blessing you is Satan himself. You're the chosen one, all right. Satan's chosen one, not Jehovah God. You're Satan's chosen one. Absolutely. You got that part right. Satan's chosen one. That's who you are. And here you go with the damn dreams. Oh, I had a dream. I had a dream. I had a dream. I ain't dreamed in years. Now that this story's back out here about you, now you're dreaming again. Oh, I had a dream. I dreamed this. I don't know who it goes to. You. It goes to you. Because God ain't showing you nothing. Your God, Satan, showing you stuff. Just as crazy as a Beelzebub. I just cannot believe her, guys. I can't believe her, Kima. I can't believe her, Lawanda, Kitty Love. I can't believe her. I cannot believe this lady told us that she did it. Now she's saying she didn't do nothing like that. And to show how insane she is, why would you even pick up a broom? Why would you even pick up a broom? Why would you, to scare him, why would that idea pop in your head? Why would you even pick up a broom, girl? Bit Bean says, sound like you schizophrenia. Yes, that she got multiple personalities. Bit Bean, she got multiple personalities. She said that when she went to therapy, when she was young, she said that the psychiatrist told her that she had multiple personalities. And do you know, she tried to dress that up and say, because she's an actress. She told everybody that we watch on TV, all these actors, Tyler Perry, all of these actors and actresses have multiple personalities. That's what she thinks she can tell grown folks like us. You ain't talking to no child. You can't tell us no anything. If you got multiple personality traits, something is wrong, darling. You need to go get on some type of medication so you can keep those personalities in check. It has nothing to do with being an actress. Multiple personalities has nothing to do with being an actress. That has more to do with schizophrenia. And that's the truth. You have told yourself that lie for so long, and it's crazy. Hey, Gloria. You believe your own lies. You believe your own lies. And I don't even understand why you want to hurt your own babies. Those are your babies. And after you F them up, now you got to put them out into the world for society to have to deal with your mess. When all the thing you had to do was go get help. And it's not too late. You can go to family counseling today. While you bragging on making $30,000 on last month. Counseling is not that expensive. And you can get some free counseling. I told you that. You can get some free counseling. It's no excuse that you walking around here sick like that, and you still got the custody of your 3 kids. They're going to be just like you. They don't know love, so they're not going to know how to love. They never seen it. They don't know what it looks like. They're going to be walking around all cold-hearted, no feelings, no compassion. That's how they're going to walk through life. Talking about your mama ain't never said she loved you. Your mama ain't never hugged you. The only time we see you even showing a little compassion is when you're doing them damn skits. Other than that, do this, do that. Call them all type of bees. Why do you call your boys bitches? Why do you do that? Do you know what you're doing to their morality, their mental? Do you know what you're doing to them by calling them a bee? Do you know what you're doing to your boys by calling them that? Why is that your go-to word when you get upset? And you ain't talking to nobody on the street. You talking to your kids. Your kids. You call that little girl all type of B's and H's and mother and all that. That's your daughter. You got one daughter. One daughter. And everybody that's looking at you, watching you and your family, we can tell that that little girl got something bottled up inside her. We can tell, damage her. She won't even talk loud. She whispers. When you call her, she be so scared. What have you done to her? Your teenage twin boys? Like somebody said, they just carry on jokingly, trying to downplay it, but they're afraid. But they figure if they make you laugh, then they can see where your head is. Whether you're getting ready to hurt them, beat them. We thought it was strange for a mother who got 3 young kids to be putting locks on the pantry and on the refrigerator. Locks. You got young kids, they eat up everything, but you're a millionaire. You should have had 2 and 3 freezers in that big old house full of stuff for all those kids. Never complain about food. Never. You so blessed. Why are you out here complaining about food when you come home 3-4 times a day, gorging? Food, plates full of food, just gouging food all day long. But as soon as they touch something, you lose your mind. That's mine. Get your own. When I take you to the store, you need to get what you want. What? What? This is what you display on social media. This is what we see every day, all day. And you don't want nobody to talk about it? Everybody got to go sit down and be quiet like the cat that swallowed the canary? I'm not mad out of that. I've been talking. I've been talking my whole life. Now because I have an encounter with you on social media, I got to go somewhere and be quiet and mind my own business. I talk about my favorite TV show. That's what humans do. When something is before us, put right in our face, and we see it every single day, we talk about it. Why are you so angry? Don't they pay you enough? You get paid to be talked about. You think it's just all about watching you, but can't say nothing? You got the game twisted, girl. You messed up. You walk around thinking can't nobody talk about you. They talk about Beyonce, Fantasia, Nicolas Cage, Denzel Washington, Dave Chappelle, Chris Tucker. We talk about people, Will Smith. I love your new name, guys. I love her new name. Diddy of Sarasota. I love that. That fits you just fine. Wear it well. Wear that well. That name fits you. Because when the light came on him, and we heard all the things that he was into, it was, oh my God, and wow. That's you. That's you. Everybody down the way down in Sarasota know who you are. Everybody know who you are and the things that you've done. Everybody. This ain't nothing new to the people down in Sarasota. Yeah, Luana, the Diddy of Sarasota. I heard that today and fell out. That's T. Diddy. Kid alone, that's funny. T. Diddy of Sarasota. That's funny. See, that's why you're a comedian, right? You're supposed to have a sense of humor. That kid is funny right there. T. Diddy of Sarasota. Girl, new name alert, new name alert. Hey, Noodles. T. Diddy of Sarasota. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We love it. Now we got a name for you. You said, don't y'all be using my name. Okay. We got one for you. It fits you fine. We don't have to use your name anymore. You got by T. Diddy of Sarasota. You know I'm going to wear it out. They never should have let me hear that today. That is so crazy, guys. And yes, guys, that's really funny. Listen, you out here telling everybody that Courtney, only thing he gonna do is get high. I wonder why. If smoking marijuana is his escape, smoke your marijuana. At least he ain't doing what you was out here doing. All them perks that you was coming on live telling people that people came to your house to get them. You remember Keisha T? Rest her soul. You did that young lady so bad. And in her last day, she started talking about it. How you would never give her money. She was working for you. Everywhere you went, she was holding the camera up for you so you can do your stupid skits. And you never wanted to give her money. You wanted to buy her stuff. So controlling. You got a problem. You want to control everything. You want to control YouTube. But this ain't yours right here. YouTube don't belong to you. Facebook don't belong to you. TikTok don't belong to you. Instagram don't belong to you. We all work for the same people. YouTube is not your platform. You just a content creator with a platform. See, you want to control stuff. You don't control YouTube. You don't tell people what to talk about and when to talk about it. Y'all can talk about everybody but me. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. Girl, go sit down. Go sit down. I want your son to come out. I want him to get it all out of his system. When he makes enough money, I want him to go. I don't want him to do like you did. You made so much money, you could have been got help for you and your kids, regardless of what come out. Regardless of what come out. Everybody know that you are mentally disturbed and you raised them. So it's going to be some ugly truth that's going to come out. But let it come out. At least everybody will respect you for getting help. Everybody will respect you for getting the help. I hope teenager Courtney, he's not a teenager anymore, guys. He's 21. I hope he go get help so he can be a functional adult in society. He don't have to be carrying all of those skeletons around with him. All of those bad things that happened in his childhood. I hope he go get the help that he needs and he can be a productive citizen in this world. That's what I wish for him. Now for you, you still got 4 years with the twins and another 6 years with the girl if they don't leave before then. Go get some help. Let somebody teach you how to be a productive citizen, a good mom to them, because you already done messed them up. They said anything that you teach a child by the age of 11, it's in them. Your daughter's 12 and the twins is 14. It's in them. But you can get them some help. You have the power in your hand to break that generational curse. To break the generational curse. And what makes it so bad is that you know that it's a generational curse and you've never tried to do nothing about it. Now your grandmother and your mama, mammy, they didn't have the means. They didn't have the money. But what's your excuse? What is your excuse? You say you made $1 million a couple of years ago. You say you make up to $80,000 a month, which I don't believe, but I don't care. That's your truth. You can say what you want to say. If you're making that type of money on social media, tell me why. Tell me why you don't want to go get help for your children. Everybody know what happened to you, and so they know that you need help. So you would not be judged so strongly if you was trying to do the right thing and to get help. You would not be judged so strongly, but it's because you don't care. It's because you don't care. You don't even want the help that's out there. You know your kids need help because you raised them while you was under being disturbed, while you don't have so many minute episodes in their present. You know, had a mental breakdown many times in their present. You have messed up their head. Your oldest son, when he hear your name and somebody asks him, he stuttered. I remember when he came forward to tell what had happened to him in his life, being under your rulership and you being his mammy dearest, that boy lip was shaking and he was stuttering so hard and shaking so hard, it just broke my heart. He was shaking so hard. Do y'all remember that? This boy was shaking so hard to get his truth out. He was just shaking. He was asking the questions that the person that did the lie detector test gave him the question. He was trying to read the question. He was stuttering so hard. Little lip just, he was shaking so hard. You damage him. You play with his mental bad. At 6 and 7 years old, you got him thinking you're going to make people jump on him and gang rap him. At 6 years old. I watched her do a skit, guys. It was an old skit. It was something that I never saw before because y'all know I only been out here for 4 years. And she did this skit where she came home and she had left the 3 little kids at home. And somebody told her that the little boys had let a little girl in the house. Listen to this skit, guys, to show y'all how messed up her brain is. The twin boys, they couldn't have been more than four. They couldn't have been more than five. They couldn't have been more than 7, and as young as 5 years old. She drove her big old truck up in the driveway. Boom! Jump out the car. Boom, 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 boom. Bust through the door. Call him down the stair. Ralph! Get down here! So they run down the stairs. I heard y'all got a little girl up in here. Y'all don't sneak the girl in the house. I told y'all better not bring no little girl in my house. What y'all up there doing? 5-year-old children, guys. 7-year-old kids. That skit is floating around. I saw them little bitty babies come down the stairs. I'm looking like, what? What you think a 4 and a 5-year-old and a 6, 7-year-old kid gonna do if they bring a little girl home? What you think they doing? That's how you know you got them messed up. You and your one-track mind, because you're the nymphomaniac. You think everybody just think about sex all the time, but no, that's you. Because what happened to you? Your babies was 5, the youngest was like 5 years old to 7. They wasn't a day over 7 when you called them down the stairs and started accusing them of doing something that children don't even think about. I told you, one thing I noticed about you, T. Diddy, is that you abuse them live on social media in front of the world. And nobody did or said a thing about it. But I can't really say that because so many people have called CPS on you. So many people have called CPS on you. So I can't say everybody turned a blind eye, but listen. You did your 3 little ones the same way you did Courtney. This boy 2 years old. 6 years old. Being S8 and you tell him he enjoyed it. Make that make sense. What child enjoy somebody doing that to them? I'll wait. That's why I'm telling you, you need help. In your mind, in that evil mind of yours, you think that's normal. You think your little kids enjoy that type of stuff. Now, you know, a content creator came out here and said that same thing about you, and everybody was outraged. They said when you were 4, 5 years old and your mama boyfriend did that to you, you enjoyed it. And nobody appreciated that. Everybody said that was wrong to say because you was a child. They cannot say you enjoyed such a heinous thing being done to you. But they said it because they was being mean. But for you to walk around all the time, all of your children's life, accusing them of enjoying grown folks' activity while they're babies, you have messed them up. Kid Lover says she can't believe you still got them. You messed them up, and I just want you to get them some help before you put them out into the world. You could have been told Courtney that you apologized. He was your first. You didn't know what you was doing. You had no idea how to raise them. Thank you, G. Hauser. Thank you, darling, for the gift. You had no idea what you was doing. Your mom, your grandma, nobody ever showed you love. Please forgive you. You know that you don't mess him up psychologically. And you could have just apologize to your son, your firstborn, and say, son, I got us. I'm making all this money on social media. Will you come with me to family counseling? I want to get us all some help. But you know, you too big. You too proud. And you say you're a child of God? You have no godly attributes. Where? That you don't think to go tell your child to forgive you and let you go get y'all some help so y'all can be a functional family. Right now, you're very dysfunctional. Very dysfunctional. You could have broke that generational curse. You could still do it. But look like Courtney cannot depend on you. He's going to probably have to go do it for himself. I got so many people in my chat. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. It's absolutely free. All of you newcomers, thank you guys so much for joining me this evening. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. And there's so much going on over here. I talk about so many different things. I talk about political, I talk about religion, and I talk about just people, behaviors on social media. I talk about life. Okay, guys? So it's so much to be talked about out here. I'm not a open book. You can't just read me because I talk about a lot of stuff. I talk about things that goes on in families. I talk about people that play with Lord, play with God's name. I talk about how people use God's name as a weapon, telling people He gonna get you. He gonna get you, but in the same sentence, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. You want to say that? Is that all you know? You think you're saying something. That's the devil playing with God. God's good all the time, and all the time God is good. You think you're saying something. You get on my nerves saying that. Because you don't believe in God. If you believe in God, you have compassion for your own children. Not my kids, your kids. The ones that you brought here. You have no compassion, no sympathy, no heartfelt, nothing, no emotion. Only thing you want them to do is work for you and make you some money on social media. Sad. That's all you want to do. Use them on social media to do those stupid skits with you and go out all the time and leave them with everybody. We thought it was very strange for you to put cameras throughout your house on the inside. Most people put cameras on the outside so they can see what's going on outside their doors. Your cameras are on the inside of your house. You watching your kids. You're watching your own kids because you know you messed them up. And I think you even enjoy watching them because you got something that's not right up here. You got something, you damaged. You was damaged as well. Don't you want help? I don't understand why you don't want help. You want to see what it feels like to just think normal thoughts. You got to go get help. They got to put you on some medication. And you might be on the medication for the rest of your life. But if it's going to make your mind right, go for it. I love it, Crystal. As for me and my household, absolutely. 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 This lady don't mess those children up. Now she out here wanting everybody to believe her side of the story. Why does it even matter? Instead of loving on your son, hugging your son, giving him love, and say, son, I know I messed up. If you want to tell the world your story, then you tell it, because I know I made some mistakes with you. I'm just going to tune it off because I don't want to hear, because I know everything I did. So I ain't got to relive it, because I know I gotta learn how to forgive myself and take on, and I got to accept the accountability. I got to take responsibility of what I've done to you and your sisters and brothers. Instead of fighting with him on social media, trying to make everybody think he's crazy and what he said happened to him didn't happen to him, because you're not a good mother. You're not a good mother. You fight with your young kids right now over food. You fight with your young kids right now over food. You moved into a 2-bedroom apartment. You gave the twin boys their room, and you took a room, and you put the little girl on the couch in the main room of the house, where everybody come through the door. She can't even rest, because all of your friends and everybody, she right there by the kitchen. Instead of giving your children the rooms, and you took the couch. That's what a mom like me and others would have done. We would have gave the kids the room, and we would have took the couch and made the living room our bedroom. So all our friends can come in and out the door and be all in the kitchen. See, you don't even think like a parent. You don't even think like a mother. You need to get help. Everybody, for years, I've been out here 4 years, and I have heard people, all sorts of people, all walks of life, all ages, tell you to get help. Everybody. Could everybody be wrong about you? Is everybody wrong about you? Why are you not listening? Why are you not listening? You're making enough money. Do something good with the money. Go get you and your children some help. Let us see that sometime. Use those things for the skit. Record that. You want to skit on everything, but y'all getting some help. And it's not too late for the twins and the little girl. You won't even send them to go get help, because you're so ashamed of how you damaged them already. And you know they're going to talk about it. But don't you rather it come out now so it can stop repeating itself every 2-3 years? Here it come again. Here it come again. Why don't you face it head on and be done with it? We got social media, this sector buzzing again. It's off the chain. Everybody talking about you again, and how much of a piss poor mammy you are to your children. You're terrible at it. We all messed up with our first child. I'm guilty. But by the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th one, I mastered that. You still making the same mistakes. You ain't even trying to get it right. Oh, I do fine. No, you don't. Stop telling yourself that. You don't do fine. You just messing up more and more kids to put out into the world for my poor little grandkids to have to deal with. They angry. They have mental issue going on for what you have done to them. God gave them to you normal. Beautiful babies. Normal, when nothing wrong with them. But after being under your care, they're suffering with mental anguish and disturbance. They're disturbed because of you, what you did to them. You have done so much to them, and dare they talk about it. You've been working them since they was old enough to walk. Give me this, bring me that. Clean the floor, scrub the floor, lick the floor, scrub the tub, wash the toilet, fix the bed. You think that's all it is to parenting? It's just installing fear and control? I'm glad you're not bringing no more babies in this world. You can't even get the 4 right that you brought here. Get them right first before you talk about having another baby. How dare you? Run around here last year telling everybody she entered this competition Best Mother Award and she won. Quit lying. There you go. That's one of those multiple personalities coming out. You're lying to yourself. You ain't won no Perfect Mother Award ever. Where? Putting padlocks on refrigerator doors? Putting locks on the pantry? Good mom, where? Won't even let your kids go to school. You kept them out of school for 2 years, telling everybody you was home training. You remember that? And then came back on here saying, your kid's so smart, you don't even have to teach them nothing because they so smart. But you homeschooling. So they at home schooling themselves. And you out here talking about, yeah, I kept them out of school. 2 years. They are all delayed because you kept them out of school for 2 years. You know you was not in no position to teach them nothing. Did you drop out in the 7th grade? Girl, are you serious? Did you ever go back to school for anything? No. So how do you think you can teach them education? The only thing you can teach them is street. You know that. You know that quite well. You suck being a parent. And you ain't never tried to do right by your own kid. Let me tell you something that I learned in my journey. How you treat your kids is how other people gonna treat your kid. They watch you. If you don't never show them no love, other people would treat them the same exact way. I'm not saying there's not good people in the world, but I'm saying that people follow you, your friends. If they see you hollering and cussing at them all the time, when you're not around, they hollering and cussing at them too. It's very strange that is the only language that your kids know, is to be yelled at and to be cussed out. That's all they know. You have done it their entire life. Everybody hit that like button for me. Thank you guys for joining. I know this was a live where everybody was live. Bama was live. Day was live. Everybody was live at the same time, guys. But if I didn't get mine off, I wasn't going to come live. There were going to be 2 days in a row. I missed yesterday. Today, I said I got to go live today. So that's why I just came live. I said if they'll come, once they're done with everybody else, they'll come. ADHD, hey. So listen, I just feel so bad for the little ones. And I just know in my heart of hearts that it ain't too late for them. She can get help for them. I even think that there might be some help for her. I think it'll be the reason why she be so forceful, so aggressive in her skits, because that's that personality, that's that man personality that she has. She needs to take some medication so she can tone everything down. She don't know how to be gentle at all. She just got this real, this such aggression. And that's how she raised them. When they was little, she called their name, they just shake because they want to know, is they finna get beat? Is they finna get cussed out? Is they finna get something bad happen to them? They be all on the floor, scrubbing the floor, just so she be happy. I mean, she just know and starts so much fear in them. It's very sad. It's very sad. Mimi of 4. Lisa Brown said, Granny, that demon is going to surface again, surface again. Because the devil is mad. We've seen it before. She's demonic, in my opinion. Yeah, y'all remember the story. Now, this story scared me, guys. And I'm talking about Keisha T when she was still alive. I don't know what she saw, whether it was real or fake, because she was taking those perks with Treese, with T. Diddy. She was taking those perks and that X with T. Diddy, guys. She said she was laying downstairs on the couch in that house, 6040, I think. And she said she she fell off to sleep or something like that. And something woke her up. And she saw these demons sitting on the couch, like one was on the couch, one on this couch. Like I think T. Diddy had like 2 couches in the living room. She said she was so scared. Y'all remember that story? I see you looking sad. I remember that. Keisha T said she seen demons in that house. She said it scared the crap out of her. And we remember the children used to always tell her that they were seeing things in that house. And I said, let me tell y'all something. Right there, that should indicate ain't no God in that house. Because the devil don't dwell where God is. The devil don't dwell where God is. Before that girl left this world, she told a lot of stuff. She told a lot of stuff. And T. Diddy don't think we remember none of that. T. Diddy is running around acting like did none of that take place. She out here threatening people. She gonna be real mad at me. She said anybody out here talking about her, she got something for them. Sad. She want to be a content creator, but she don't want nobody to talk about her. Everybody can be talked about but her, because she don't bother nobody. She started throwing rocks hiding her hand. Yes, what it do? T. Diddy of Sarasota. If anybody didn't hear the new name alert, T. Diddy of Sarasota. Thank you, twin, for the gift. T. Diddy of Sarasota is out here reaping havoc all over social media. T. Diddy, she does it without the baby oil. T. Diddy in the flash. T. Diddy in the flash. She don't use baby oil. She do it blood raw. She gonna give it to you blood raw. She gonna give it to you blood raw. She gonna give it to you blood raw. But listen, guys, when T. Diddy did that to them children and to Courtney, she thought Tay was gonna stand by her. Tay said, I'm getting the H out of here. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. He didn't want to tell on her, guys. He didn't want to tell on her because he considered himself her friend. So he definitely did not want to tell on her. He didn't want to tell on her. So that's why he just said, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. So he exited. I remember the time when she would call him on the phone, he wouldn't even answer the phone. But before that story broke, if she called him, he answered. He never not answered. Never. But when that story broke, When T did the story broke, what she had did to her son, Tay got up out there. Tay said, don't call me. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I'm not going to be out here lying to no policeman. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I'm staying out of it. He said, you need to work that out with your child. Yeah, that was the smartest thing Tay could do. Tay said, I'm getting out of this. You ain't finna pull me in that. You ain't finna have the police sniffing all around my door because you ain't got no control over yourself. Sure did. Hey, Sally Wiggins. And he never came back. Never came back, y'all. So, I don't know what Tay involvement was, but I know he saved Courtney that one day with the broomstick. I know he saved him that day. I know he saved him that day. I know he saved him that day. Because she was so mad. She wanted to hurt him. She wanted to inflict pain on her child. 11 years old. I'm sure he was 9 or 11, guys. She wanted to hurt him really, really bad. And just like all the people that's supporting him, that's part of the LGBTQ community, it's because that, now this is the part that makes absolutely no sense, my sisters. Gloria said, where are them good girlfriends at down there? Don't nobody go around her. Listen, guys, this is one thing that I don't understand. She wanted to hurt him because how do a child at 2 years old know what he's going to prefer, what his preference going to be? She just kept calling him that and telling him that. And then people messing with him. And she just kept dropping the ball with him. People messing with the little boy when he was so little. He can't even tell his mama. She tried to question him. He can't even talk to her. She called him all type of B's, telling him he enjoyed it, screaming and yelling at him, beating him, letting everybody beat on him. Hurting him, just hurting him. So she's kind of like responsible also for him taking that route. He was just a little kid. He didn't know anything about his sexuality. But listening to a crazy mama that's saying it all the time, you gonna be gay. You gonna be this. You're gonna be a happy kid. You're gonna be a happy kid. You're gonna be a happy kid. You're happy. I'm gonna let somebody gang rap you. I'm gonna let them beat you and gang rap you because you happy. Keep on saying this to this little kid. When that little boy, he said he don't remember doing it, but she said he put a toy in him. Instead of her being the mama and talking to him, say, don't do that, baby, because you're going to hurt yourself. That's not smart. I don't know where you get that from, but don't ever do that again. She's going to put her fingers up there. Oh, you want to see what it feels like? Why would an 11-year-old kid want to see what that feels like with them big fat Vienna fingers? Why would he want to see what that feels like? He don't even know what that is. And I heard him cry today, guys, and I was triggered. It was an old video. He cried. He said, you hurt me. He was crying. He said, you hurt me when you put your fingers in me. He said, you hurt me, and he was crying. I heard an old video today, and it triggered the hell out of me, y'all. I was pissed all over again, and he ain't even my child. I was so mad. Oof. Now this is when it stopped being funny. Give me 1 second. You hurt your child. You hurt that boy. Thank you, G. Hauser, for being a member for 9 months. You hurt your own kid. He was crying. He said, she knows she hurt me. She knows she did it. She hurt me really, really bad. I can just imagine her putting her fingers in his rectum. You know that was so painful. That's right, Lisa. That's right. She gonna pay for that. And then she said she a child of God. How? How can you inflict pain on your child? And say, oh, I'm the chosen one. God don't play about me. And you run around sticking your fingers in your children's booty. God don't play about me. Where the God at? Where the God at? God children don't do stuff like that. We don't think like that. We don't want to hurt our kids. God don't play about me. You better stop dreaming them devil dreams too. You better stop dreaming them devil dreams. Because that's the devil playing in your head. That's the devil playing with your mind. Those dreams are not coming from God. That's the devil showing you stuff. It ain't God. It's the devil. If you're telling the truth about that. You look like a big old demon. Huge. Just big. Just full of evilness, wickedness. Ain't no good in you. Ain't no good in you. Ain't no good in you. And God was testing you. He gave you 4 babies. And if you didn't F up bad, you F'd up bad. And you want us to believe you over the child? It ain't gonna happen. We know you did it. You said you did it. So who's lying? You said you did it. You told everybody. Just like Courtney said, first you went to stuttering. Then you got amnesia. I don't remember. Then you had a enlightening moment. Oh yeah, now I remember. He was constipated. And I took my fingers and I put it up in his rectum and I pulled out the doo-doo. Now you back to it never happened. I ain't never did it. I ain't do nothing like that. You came out here and you told everybody out here because that was the story in this sector 2.5 years ago. It's going to keep coming up until you face it. Till you tell the truth, till you go get help. It's going to keep coming up. It ain't going to go away because that was bad. See, the devil play with you too. That's why he keep letting it come back up because you ain't never faced it. You keep telling yourself it didn't happen, but you know that it happened. You think if you say it enough, it's going to go away, but it's not. Not only do he remember your twins, they heard him hollering. If he was 9, they were 3. If he was 11, they were 5. So they heard him. They heard him yelling. That might be a sound they're going to never forget. They know you had heard their brother. They know that you heard him really bad. And you wasn't satisfied. You weren't even satisfied after you inflict all of that pain on his rectum. He had never been touched back there. But you fixed that, didn't you, girl? How did that make you feel? How did that make you feel? Knowing that you was his first sexual experience. Putting them big fat vagina finger up in that boy's behind. How did that make you feel? Did you feel good about that? I guess you showed him. That's your child. Not my child. You showed him, didn't you? I bet you he don't want it now, do he? Look at you. You are a poor, pitiful mess out here. You are a mess out here. Until you face what you done, it ain't gonna go away. And stop using God as a weapon. You say God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Don't you like to say that, devil? You love to say that, don't you, devil? What else you know? You know no other scriptures? Oh, yeah, money is the root of all evil. Oh, yeah, you know that one. And it's deeply rooted in you. It's deeply rooted in you. You do anything with your children for $1. Just like somebody said earlier today, you never had a real job. Only thing you know how to steal, how to sell drugs. Those are not real jobs. A 7th grade education. You brought 4 innocent souls into the world, and you just don't F them up. Now you're trying to turn the whole world against your child. Your child. We as moms, we can forgive our kids. And some of our kids are so disrespectful, they talk back to us and everything. But we don't want no harm to come to them. We would not dare set out a lynching mob to get our kids. We wouldn't dare do that. We don't want nobody to hurt our kids. But you don't give a damn. You just want him to shut up. You want him to stop talking. You want everybody to stop talking. Because you don't want to face your truth. You don't want to face what you did to your child. Because everybody talking about it. And guess what? Everybody should talk about it. Everybody should talk about it. When you face it head on and come out here and admit that you know you messed up, maybe the noise will quiet down. But it just seems to be getting louder and louder from where I'm sitting. And as long as Courtney, I'm finna say teenager because I love to call him that, Killerkins, as long as he got a story to tell, I'm going to tell it with him. Because I believe him. And I have 78 people in my bushes and in my chat. We all believe him. We know that it's true. Now, if you hadn't came out and said you did it, then we would be confused. We wouldn't know who to believe. But you admitted to it already. You said you did it. So why did the story change? That's what I'm confused about. Why did your story change? Why did your story change? I have so many whys. Why did you think that you could pass the lie detector test? You told everybody that. You said, I know I'm a pass. I know I'm a pass. That's what you told everybody. Everybody was just like waiting. We were just waiting. We didn't know who to believe. We knew it was two lie detectors that was going to come out, yours and his. You told everybody you know you was going to pass because he would lie. And what happened? You failed miserable. You missed every question. Lie, lie, lie. Every question. You missed every question. He passed. No deception. No deception. No deception. No deception. Every question. No deception. You don't forget, right? You don't, she don't, guys, she forgot. She forgot everything. She don't know when the two lie detectors came out, the two lie detector tests came out and she failed. She forgot that she hauled ass to the Bahamas. She forgot. She forgot she gave the twin boys to their other grandmama for a whole year. She forgot. She forgot she took down her YouTube page. She forgot. She forgot. She got new supporters now, guys, and they don't know the story. So they fighting for her just like I did in the past and others. Before this came out, they don't know the story. They think everybody just lying because they don't. She tells the people we don't like her. We don't even know her. She's a content creator. Nobody don't know her personally to say whether we like her or not. We don't like the way she handled her children. Ain't nobody got no hate for her. Don't nobody want her to see her unalive or under the jail. We want her to go get help. The majority of us want her to go get help and stop using those kids, exploiting those kids. Let them have a normal childhood. Let them have some good memories. You already messed up with Courtney, and you're doing the other three exactly the same way. You ain't learned nothing. In 21 years, you ain't learned nothing. Your oldest boy is 21 years old. You ain't learned nothing. You still doing exactly the same thing that you effed up with him with. The same thing. You following the same blueprint. You ain't never changed. You ain't never try to do better. You're doing exactly the same thing. He's telling you how that messed him up, but you're not listening because it's all about that dollar bill. It's all about the money. Your son telling you the mistakes that you made raising him. He's telling you. What more can he do? He's telling her. What was it, Lisa Brown? Because I haven't heard her today. I heard her last night before I went to bed, how she was talking real fast. Talking real fast. And threatening everybody if they don't stop talking about her and how she was going to do something. Like she did, like she going to do something. I ain't heard her today. She got a whole 21-year-old son telling her, this is what you did wrong with me. You terrorized me. You dropped the ball with me time and time again. You called me a liar. You showed me how to steal. You had me running out of stores with food and clothing when I was a kid. You had me being questioned by the police, CPS. You put your finger in my rectum. I mean, he's telling her everything she did wrong. But she don't want to hear it. And she just repeating it with the other three. The same thing. When she did the skit with the hurricane tornado, and she told this boy, her oldest son to throw that little girl up in the air. Just start throwing all type of stuff in the air. She told him to do it. He was following what she told him to do. Then he get beat for it because the little girl get hurt. Listen to his stupid mama. Throw the dog in the air. Throw the little girl in the air. Doing anything for that damn dollar. And you say, I don't love money. Who are you lying to, devil? Who are you talking to? I don't love money, but you doing all of that? You hurting your kids and you don't love money, you hurting your kids. You throwing your kids in the air, wanting the wind to take them away. That's insane. But you don't love money. You don't love money. You got your kids out here. You're exploiting your kids. Got them doing skits that they don't enjoy. The little kids told you that you was embarrassing them at their middle school. Now they finna go to high school with that same stigma on their back. Mama ain't got no sense. Mama got them doing all type of crazy skits, adult skits, no children friendly skits. These are grown people skits. Your oldest son said, that stuff messed me up. She ain't listening. Yeah, I saw, Lisa, I had a dream. That's why I talked about the dream. But I didn't hear what she said about the dream because I'm not going to let that devil get in my brain. I can't listen to her because I know she's the devil. I cannot let her words get in my head because she is an evil demon. And you got to protect your eye gates and your ear gate and what come out your mouth. But when you're dealing with her, since she believes in chanting and rituals and voodoo and black magic and stuff, don't you listen to all that stuff. She be speaking it. She be speaking it. She be speaking rituals. Don't listen to it. Don't get that stuff in your head. That's why I don't listen to her. I don't listen to her because I know what she's doing. See, I have the spirit of discernment, Holy Spirit all over me. When I see her laying up there talking about, I had a dream, guys, flip. I ain't listening to that. I wish I would listen to one of her lying dreams. I wish I would. I ain't listen to that mess. I ain't listen to that Satan devil mess. You keep it. Tell it to your people. I ain't listening to that. Cause I don't believe you, devil. I don't believe you. I don't want her to tell me nothing that the devil showed her. I believe in Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, Jehovah God, Holy Spirit. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. She can be out here talking about something gonna happen to all y'all that talking about me. I plead the blood of Jesus. I plead the blood of Jesus. I bet you nothing gonna happen to me. I plead the blood of Jesus over me and my family and my home and my social media platform and all of my sisters that is here in this chat. I plead the blood of Jesus. You don't know me yet? You don't see me? I've been out here 4 years jumping up and down. You still don't know who I am? You don't see me? Didn't I tell you God sent me out here to tell you something? You still don't see me, right? I'm still doing it. Didn't I tell you when I first came out here? What did I say? What did I say when I first came to social media? God sent me out here to tell Teresa a message. God sent me to give T. Diddy a message. You don't see me? You don't see me? You don't know me? But you know the devil quite well, right? You can't see God? You don't see a child of God? can't speak rituals over me. You can't speak evil over me. I'm fully covered. You don't scare me, devil. You don't scare me. Get ye behind me, Satan. So, plead the blood of Jesus, guys. That's it. Don't listen to the dreams. That's the devil showing her. If she had a dream, it was not God. It was not God. It was the devil showing her. Don't listen to that. Don't get none of that in your mind or your head. Don't listen to her. She loved to play with devil stuff. She loved black magic, witchcraft. She loved that. She loved that stuff. It's in her. The Bible said if it's in you, it'll come at you. It's in her. It's installed in her. She saw her grandmama do it. She saw her great-granddaddy do it. It's in her. That's all she knows. She's a very wicked lady. I don't play with her. I don't sit in her company. But for her son, Courtney, I believe Courtney. I believe Courtney. And I know he's going to be okay. He's going to be just fine. I'm going to support him. I can't wait for him to come to YouTube again. I don't even know the boy. But I love him like he's my own. He's a good kid. No thanks to her. No thanks to her. Y'all hit that like button for me. Hey, Dave. T. Diddy of Sarasota, Dave. T. Diddy of Sarasota. Now here's a lighter note, guys. So Shamar, y'all know I told y'all the story that Shamar had a platform. The lady came on the platform and she asked Shamar, whose sector is this? That's when they was having all this. They going around trying to disturb Ross, tell her this tree sector and all that stuff. So the lady said, whose sector this is? So he said, this tree sector. The lady said, who? So I was doing my walk early this morning, right? And y'all remember I told y'all that. So I'm listening to Shamar again while I'm walking and got my headphones on. So this guy came to his platform from another sector. I think he said the dirt sector, something like that. He said, so what this sector is all about? And you know, what y'all call this sector? He said, this the tree sector. Y'all, that little dude say, who? And I screamed. I was walking, I just screamed. I screamed. I screamed. I said, oh, Lord have mercy. This dude is study trying to tell everybody this the tree sector. Don't nobody know who the hell Tree is. T. Diddy. Nobody don't know who T. Diddy is, y'all. It is so funny, them trying to make this girl sector. Don't nobody in all these sectors know who this lady is. Everybody say the same thing. Who? Well, why is it? What's special about her? How did this become her sector? And then you ought to hear them trying to explain. Y'all would crack up laughing. It is so funny. Oh, the first thing they say was she got 1 million supporters. I don't know how long he been out here, but when I came out here, like I told you, I was about 75 content creators talking about her. Everybody was talking about T. Diddy. Everybody. Everybody. Guys, it was ridiculous how many people was talking about her. You can say it was her sector because everybody was talking about her. But guess what, guys? That's been over 3 years ago. Nobody's talking about her until lately, when her son came back with the same story. Nobody's been talking about her, so why they want to make it her sector just to aggravate Roz? They know it's not her sector. I done heard them say it's Hillbilly Bill sector. And y'all know good damn well Hillbilly Bill only been out here about 2.5, 3 years. How? How's it her sector? How's it Hillbilly Bill sector? Ain't nobody talking about Hillbilly Bill. So how is it Hillbilly Bill sector? Then, excuse me, y'all, the cow. I need to put a peppermint cough drop in my throat. But listen, now the cow, the Blue Barn lady, want to say it's her sector. How? You only been out here 2.5 years, honey. Ain't nobody talking about you. How can it be your sector? The only thing made the T. Diddy sector is because 75 other content creators was talking about nothing but her. 75 content creators every day, all day, talking about T. Diddy of Sarasota. So that's why people would say it was her sector at that point. That's been over 3 years ago. Nobody's talking about T. Diddy, and not in no good way. Everybody know that she SA'd her son with her fingers. That ain't nothing good. I'd be running, hiding too. I don't want nobody to say that about me. But you did definitely admit to it. So it was just so funny, y'all. I thought that was so hilarious that this dude is still trying to say that, y'all. He's still trying to say that. And everybody he tried to sell it to, they say, huh? Who? Who was that? And the lady, she was the cutest. She said, so what make it, what's special about her? How did she get a whole sector? It was just so funny, guys. I say, Shamar, if you're in the bush, just give up on that. Just when somebody asks you who sector is, just don't say that. Don't say that no more, because it ain't true. When she was out here getting all the publicity and all the talk, I don't even think you had a platform. If so, I don't know. I don't know how long you've been out here, Shamar. I don't know. But you need to stop telling everybody that, because don't nobody even know what you're talking about. All of the people come from all the other sectors into this sector, trying to see what we're doing over here and what's going on over here. And you know a lot of them, because they come on your platform and they ask you, so what's this sector all about? The answer is Roz. This sector is all about Roz. And they say, well, who was that? Well, it's just this lady that lives in California, and all the contents in this sector talks about her. Everybody in this sector talking about that one lady. They know dots her whole family. They talk about her grandchildren. She got 2 daughters. They talk about them. And that's all everybody over here talk about. That's it. They know drag this lady through the mud. Up and down YouTube Street. No, put her whole family out. Aunties, uncles, cousins, half-sisters, old boyfriends, everything. Anything that you could talk about a person, they have talked about that lady. That's your answer from now on, okay? That's your answer. Stop saying, because don't nobody know what you're talking about. They know you lying. You can't even tell it with a straight face. You be like, this the T Diddy section. Get all low and get all the stuttering and stuff. You can't even say it with a straight face. You can't even say it without stuttering. When somebody say, how, what, and what make it that? She got 1 million followers on Facebook. Well, this YouTube. Well, she almost got 1 million on YouTube too. Just stop. Come up with something. Start thinking about it. Be ready. Be ready. That's it. You know they're gonna ask you, who is this sector? What do you all call this sector? What do you all call this sector? I ain't heard nobody in years call this sector the T Diddy of Sarasota sector. I ain't heard that. I don't know why you keep saying that. You know it ain't true. You whole 4 day, 3 day, trying to convince everybody, but it's still not true. You can say it a million times and it still ain't gonna be true. It ain't true. That girl ran for the border when her son broke the story that what she did to him. She ran for the border. She went and hid in the Bahamas for 2 months, trying to get away from that story because she know what she had did. She failed the lie detector test, so that's how we know her son is telling the truth. He passed. That's it right there. Game over. That's it. He passed. She failed. Why are you guys questioning yourself? Well, who's telling the truth? Don't y'all believe the lie detector test? Y'all was going to believe it if she had a pass. Y'all was going to believe it then. She assured you guys, her supporters, that she didn't have nothing to worry about. She was going to pass. She assured you guys that she was going to pass. And she felt miserable. So when she told y'all she was going to pass, that's what y'all expected. Y'all expected for her to pass. And y'all was going to believe it then. But now that she failed, oh, you can't trust those lie detector tests. They don't even hold up in court. But if she had a pass, see there? See there? See there? She told y'all she was telling the truth, but how about he pass? How about he pass? Y'all don't want to believe him. He passed. See how you do things? That's hypocritical. See how you do things? Just being biased. Y'all don't know her personally. A lot of y'all have never met her. Y'all do not know this lady. Y'all part of the go along, get along gang. Y'all just jumped on board. I'm guilty. I did it. My first 4 months on social media. I didn't know. I did not know why everybody was talking about this lady in such a bad way. When nobody said nothing good about it, I just saw this lady and I seen all of these people attacking her. And me with my nice ass come out here getting all on the wrong side, defending this heifer that didn't want to be defended. She loved the negative. She loved it. She just wants somebody to talk about her. She don't care whether it's good or bad. I didn't know. I dived in this stuff head first. I jumped in this situation with my eyes closed. But when I saw the truth, and nobody didn't tell me the truth, I saw it for myself. I said, this damn girl like this stuff. We out here just swinging and fighting. She like it. She started telling her, don't y'all help me. She didn't even want our help. She didn't even want the help because she loved the negative activity. She loved it. She just want to be talked about. She's been on social media 10 to 12 years. She don't care what type of publicity she get, good or bad. She just want people to talk about her, to keep her relevant. That's it. She don't care. And y'all doing the same thing I did. You fight for somebody that don't want you to fight for them. They don't want you to fight for them. They don't want you to make people stop talking. They don't want that. I had to learn the hard way. I'm telling you guys, what you're doing, fighting for. I did it already. She did not want it. She didn't appreciate it. I wasn't the only one. It was 7 of us going against 75. Everybody was talking about that lady. Wasn't nobody saying nothing good. And now y'all doing it. Y'all fight for somebody don't even want y'all to fight for them. She don't want y'all to fight for her. So listen, I believe the boy. He's a young man now. So attractive, so smart, so intelligent. We just love him. We just love him. We so happy he escaped her. I hope he makes so much money. I want you people on TikTok to support him heavy. Support him heavy so he don't never have to turn and ask his mama for nothing. Support him heavy. Encourage him. Encourage him. Tell him good stuff to do. If y'all hear programs that he can enter, tell him about it. If he can get into modeling and acting, tell him about it. If y'all know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, tell him about it. So he don't never have to go and ask his mammy to help him for nothing ever again. She done walked away from him and turned her back on him for the last time. For the last time. But he cannot do it without his supporters. He needs support. His mama been in this game for over 12 years. And she have reached $1 million before. Why can't he do it? She have made social media her lifestyle, her life, her job. Why can't he make money? Why he can't be rich? His mammy did it. She ain't no better than nobody else. She taught him all the tricks of the trades. Why he can't use what he got to get what he want? So guys, I'm getting ready to end this live. But before I end this live, guys, I want you all to know, I had other things, but it's okay. I'll talk about it another time. But I wrote a little song today. And this song is for all the left-siders, content creators, mainly. And the title of my song is, I won't give you guys the title. I'll just sing the song. Y'all ready? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, fuck you. On Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, fuck you. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, fuck you. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, fuck you. I never think about you. My feeling stays the same. Why after all this time, you made my ass pain. When I look at you, memories are shitty, like no other do. You stay on my mind. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, fuck you. On Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, fuck you. On Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, fuck you. On Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, fuck you. And that's my song to all the left side content creators that can't keep my name, my hair, my teeth, my face, my mold out your mouth. Fuck you. And I will see you guys later. And thank you, Lawanda. And I dropped the mic. Booyah! You guys are so funny. I love you guys. Thanks, everybody. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.